What is up, guys? It is AJ from MMA Experts, and this is the Bellator Euro Series 8 main card predictions. We have 3 main card fights to talk about. Let's get into the first one. Will Fleurier takes on Kapien. Fight here in the Bellator middleweight division. Good matchup, Fleurier. Good grappler. He's going to put a ton of pressure on Kent and try to get this fight to the mat, while Kent, pure striker. I mean, granted, he does have some grappling skills, but striking is where his home is at. Big power in his hands, professional boxing experience. I do think that Kapien will be able to fight off the attack of Will Fleurier, get back up to his feet, and eventually get a stoppage win, probably in round number 2 over Will Fleurier here. I think that Kent showed a lot of skill in his fight against Melvin Manhoff, even though he did lose that fight. And I don't think that Will Fleurier has the striking pedigree to compete with Kapien here. But let's get to the next fight on this main card. This is a fun one. Mike Shipman versus Pietro Panini. Mike Shipman actually has lost his past 2 fights to both the guys in the main event. He takes on Pietro Panini here. Fight here in the middleweight division. Intriguing matchup. Pietro Panini is a guy that can work his jab move and outpoint you for a unanimous decision. Mike Shipman's definitely going to have to close the distance. He's got to be scrappy. He is a scrappy fighter. I think that we do see Mike Shipman successful in this matchup against the 9-1-1 Pietro Panini. I think that the higher level experience for Shipman is going to definitely play a factor here. I think he closed the distance and wins a very hard fought decision over Pietro Panini here, in a fight that definitely is going to be back and forth, and I won't be surprised to see 29-28 scores or possibly even a split decision. But let's get to now the main event of the evening. Very fun main event. The casuals probably won't know these guys, but Fabian Edwards, the brother of Leon Edwards, and Castellano VanSteenus, who's a really tough guy coming off a loss to John Salter, who is one of the highest level middleweights in Bellator, former UFC fighter as well. This is a fun matchup. I really think it's close. I think Fabian Edwards is going to use his range a bit better than Castellano VanSteenus, but not by much. I think we have a really competitive striking battle here. I think it's going to be a technical match, and I think that Fabian Edwards actually gets this fight by a split decision. I really think it's going to be close. I mean, granted, a unanimous could happen, and there could be a knockout, but I'm feeling that split decision. I think the skill sets are very similar, and I think Fabian Edwards' split decision is the safe pick here, and I do think he gets this one done and moves to 10-0 over the very tough 12-2 Castellano VanSteenus. Now, as a bonus, I am going to cover one fight on the undercard. If any of you guys watching ask me about a fight on the undercard you want me to predict, I will do my research and I will get you guys a prediction video. I didn't want to do all of them just because there's a lot of guys that are lesser known and didn't know if you guys would be interested in it. But if there's an undercard fight you want predicted, I definitely will do it. Right now, I am going to do one for Franz Malumbo versus Tate. All right. Franz Malumbo, Tate. Malumbo fights out of SBG Iron. Tate used to fight out of the Black Zillions now. I don't know exactly who he's training with. I'm assuming those same guys, though. A little bit of a height advantage for Malumbo. It's not going to be anything too significant. It's a really competitive matchup. Both these guys are excellent strikers. Both are not grappling specialists, but Tate has really good really good submission game off his back. Franz Malumbo has a really nasty guillotine choke. I do think it's mostly striking. Definitely will be a bit of clinch work. I don't think either one of them has a significant advantage in the wrestling department over the other, and I think that Franz Malumbo does get the win here, though, over the very tough up-and-coming Tate. Bantamweight division fight. It's going to be a fun one. Malumbo also has that fight against Ricky Bandejas, and Bandejas, pretty high-level guy in the Bellator Bantamweight division, and I think that will definitely help him en route to this win by decision over Tate here. But all right, guys, that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. Also, guys, follow my social media, Instagram, Twitter, and I will see you all in the next video.